I was asked to show how to do the hat I've just done, and I do have several videos out on how to do that technique, but then I thought, well, yeah, let's do a refresher. I am going to paint this one, so I found another hat, so I'm going to paint this, and I'm just going to give it a quick coat. Let me just find the right brush. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my brush. But like I say, we'll just give it a coat of paint. I don't want to do too much to it because I'm going to be covering it. It's basically just to, you know, give it a nice coat underneath. A nice colour. And just quickly do the edges, that's nothing. There we go. Just do that. And then I'll just dry that off, basically. Oops, covering my jar in paint. There we go. Just take the heat gun and dry that off. That'll do. I'm not going to do anything else to it until I've, you know, finished it. But you don't have to put pictures on these. I've told you that before. I like to just decorate my things. I've done a lot of... I know Angela Holt, she did the hat. It's the same technique as what we do on the ordinary canvas. But I gave credit to Angela because I added a bit, you know, extra blinging like she did with her project that she won with on the hanging coat hanger. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these on. Like I say, you don't buy these on the net because they're from a warehouse that I go to. So, and they're really, really nice. I've got to clear my desk. I cleared it all off the other day and it just needs doing again. I can't wait to get my table done. I really can't. Because I'm sorting the room out slowly. I'm just getting rid of things and just sorting it out, and I want my table back in the middle where I can craft. Now I'm going to put mine there. That's my main flower, you know, one of the bigger flowers. But I'm also going to put one of those here. So I always like to get a nice one. See, that one's open, that's a bit shut. They're all slightly different. That's a bit, you know, I like that one. We'll have one open like that. I'm going to try and keep in frame. Okay, so we're going to have two hearts like that. And then basically what you do is you start filling it up with flowers. Oh, some you can pull these wires out and some you can't. So, these are what I call just mixed media things, really. Mixed media projects. I'm going to put one, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take some of these, which I think they're 25mm flowers. Make sure you put plenty on to glue them down. Like that. Now what I do have, I did have, is some really, what did I do with them? Oh, I had some very pretty pearls. Got them. So I'm going to use these pink pearls, which I don't want to paint them. I want to leave them as they are if I can help it. We're going to choose some different flowers. And the best thing is just to layer your flowers on, because they're really pretty, some of these. And just use what you can. So I'm going to cut like a little stem on them, because I want them to poke through and hold down carefully. It doesn't matter about what colour they are. These are the only colours I've got, the different shades of pink. Because you're going to paint them. And you don't have to paint everything. That's the best thing about this mixed media stuff. You don't have to. So I'm just going to slot one of those in there like that, and that will dry. Sorry if you can hear my stomach. I'm ready for my tea. One in there like that. Swing that around. So just place them where you want them. In there. I'm going to put one there. See, I just love them the way they come together. Try and remove your strands if you can. Now I'm just going to pop one of these roses again. Yeah, there. And then we've got some of these tiny little flowers, and I've also got some, I thought I had some smaller roses, don't know what I've done with them. Oh, I've got a couple of these as well. See, they're really pretty. Because you don't want them all stood up the same way. You do want some facing, you know, laid down, what I call laid down. Just gives a little bit dimension, a bit more dimension, should I say, to your projects. Like that. I'm just going to get some more of these tiny roses, and I had them somewhere. Normally when I get my roses, my flowers, I usually cut them all where I need them first. And then I just have them all in a big drawer. It's a lot easier when they're all prepared. Like I say, I'm going to pop one there. Put one there. One there. I'm going to put two there. But I might put three. Yeah, like that. Now, we do want to, you don't need many, just a couple of leaves. And I'm just going to pop this one in. Just there. Just hold them down, get rid of your strands. Yeah. Just chop that off. And I'm going to pop one there. And I'm just going to try and hide that. Well, not hide it, but pop it underneath so I do get to see that flower. Because they're very pretty flowers are those. Like that. See how it's coming along. Oops. Let me higher this a little bit. There we go. Now I've got some of these tiny little flowers. And we're just going to start and fill up a little bit. Because they can lay flat, that doesn't matter. Might need to cut a few more. Like that. Yeah. Right, I'm going to put another one of these on. Where the leaf is. You notice I've not put any bling on at all yet. Sorry, I'm just going to have a drink. And that's because I don't put my bling on straight away at all. There we go. Right, now what I'm going to do is, let me just see if I've got some, no, I'll put some more of these on. Put one there, I think. I love just filling them out, and like I say, you do not need to have pictures. You just don't. Okie dokie. Now what I'm going to do is just pop that there, and have one last one. I'm going to just pop on this side here, just there. Now I'm not going to put any more flowers on because I've got enough, but what I'm going to do is start and put the bling on and paint it. Now I've got lots of little blingy bits here, and see, that's a little bling bit. You might end up covering some of the flowers, but I'm not fussed about that. And I just get the bits out and we'll have a look and see what we've got. See, I love that. I just love that, and I think I might just sit that in there. Yeah. We'll see. Let me just see. Lots of little blingy bits. But first of all, we're going to paint it, and then I might put the pearls on as well. So take the acrylic, and I'm just using... you don't have to use white. Shall we? No, we won't use white. I've done a cream background. Let's go and do... I'm going to got this one. This is what we call tea pink. So let's go on. We're going to do this. Why not? We'll just do a little bit of this. I can take the lid off. The wrapper, should I say. Yeah, let's just do a bit of this. Why not? So I just take the brush I had before. And all you're doing is just... You don't cover everything, you know, all over. I mean, you cover everything, but you don't do it all over. Oh, this is... Oh, that's a different colour. I've not had this colour before, but I bought it and thought, yeah, why not? And I'm glad I actually picked that colour pink, because these pearls are perfect for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this into place. And that is just showering that with glue. And hopefully that will sit in place. Let me just make sure that this is also glued on. Squash that in a little bit. See how that looks pretty? He's flying around on a bed of roses. And I'm first going to pop this in. Be careful when you're when you're laying your pearls. Don't have straight lines, curves. That's what you need. Curves, beautiful curves. Like that. And glue it down in the right places so that it stays. Yeah, I'm just going to snip that there. I don't want to do too much to this one. I've got to put some more on, but not just yet. Let's get another. I really must clear my desk off. It's absolutely disgraceful. Do I care? Not. Yeah, so I'm going to now take the little pearls from here. Oops, daisy, go in there. And I'm going to snip that because I'm going to make it look like it's wrapped behind. Like that. And then we can start it from there, I think. And I want it to go round there. And then wrap itself round here. And over here. And then we're going to drop that in there. Well, that's pretty. I'm just going to take the pearl from there. Now, these are just necklaces that I buy on the car boot. Just strands of pearls. And it's really handy to have them. Really handy. That's better. Yeah. See that? Now, I wasn't going to paint them, but I am going to put a touch of white on them. I think they just need a little bit, just a hint of white. So I'm just going to take hold of my sponge. Put them back. Take hold of the sponge and just dab some paint on. Like that. Yeah, I like that. I think I need a little bit more white showing on the flowers. just to give it that. It just gives it like a warm Christmas glow. Highlight that a little bit more. Go lay down, Joey. Come on, Daddy Bean soon. Go lay down. They keep waiting for him to come in from work. So you can still see the pink in the pearl. And I think we will glue that one down. Just to stop that. There we go. Now is when we're going to start and add some bling. But the bling I'm going to add, I think, is... Let me just see. I think it's in the other jar. Let me just find out. Because I don't... Looking at that now, this is where I always change my mind. I actually only want... Yeah, I've got this bling. This will do. See, I've got this, so I'm actually going to use this bling, and I just want the little touch here and there because I actually love what's happened to that. So I'm just going to make sure, sorry, you can see that. I know some people say that they can't see the I'm out of frame, but the videos they're talking about are the old videos. They're the original ones that I put out on YouTube a long time ago. Long time ago. So we just put the bling there. Oh, I just love to use bling like this. And I basically just pop my bling in anywhere. Whenever I think it'll look pretty. So I'll just do another row of that. And this, by the way, was a belt, and I sold it in big strands. Because there was loads of it, and I wasn't going to use it all. It's silly. Put one there. One there. One there. One in there. Just turn it around a minute. I think we've got enough on that side. Just cut a couple more